have the greatest brother in the world. I really do. He gets it. He does. First of all, I just wanted to congratulate all the other inductees. In many cases, I have connections to all of you, and I know we all believe blue and white. Go Pirates.
You're good.
I am so appreciative of the fact that I have both of my parents here tonight. They came on the early train back from Florida last week. That's enough, Dad. My siblings know that's enough. They have literally traveled around the world to see me play. They were in the stands at Pearl River. My dad would, I don't know how we arranged it, but I'd be playing in college and we'd be down in DC at a tournament and, oh, well, there was a business trip. Immediately, he needed to go sell moist towelettes in Washington, DC. And so KFC worked its way down the East Coast. But my brother Neil, my sister Shari and Paula, my sister-in-law Mindy, my brother-in-law Greg, my brother-in-law Andy, you know, who've always supported me with everything. And I have my nephew here who also followed in my footsteps and played basketball and in Israel and played in college as well. My nieces who aren't here, who are competitive collegiate swimmers. My other two nieces who are amazing athletes in their own right as dancers. I also want to acknowledge my husband, Michael, my three sons, Kyle, Dustin, and Wesley, who get the opportunity this evening to see that Mom had a chance to do some other things aside from watch them run around the track and coach their Little League and basketball teams. There was no prouder mother this morning at the Pearl River Relays when my son handed off the baton for suffering, but in first place to his teammates, and they won the 4x1 mile relay. So. This is all great, guys, but you know you're my greatest accomplishment. Tommy Doherty, one of my greatest fans here, thank you so much for the nomination and for always being there for me. You inspire the Pirate and everybody in this room. So thank you, you truly are the best. I am humbled by the friends that are here who lied to me and ignored me for weeks, but I have my Nanuet friends, I have my camp friends, my Happy Place, my Woodlawn camp friends, my slow break basketball friends, Barbara, Jeannie, Becky, my Empire States, 1979 Empire States coach, Carol Lieb, thank you so much for making it here tonight. My tennis coach, Steve Castens, is here. My neighbors who are the Bermuda Triangle of the block, you are the best. My son's running mates awards, thank you for being here. And if I know you want to eat, so thank you all for coming. The induction into the Hall of Fame has been such a wonderful exercise for me. It has afforded me the opportunity to take a break from a very hectic schedule and reflect on the multitude of amazing experiences and people that athletics has brought into my life. My work, my friends, my husband, all have some connection to the time on my fields here at Pearl River High School. When I was younger, there were very few girls my age on the block, so I spent my childhood, as my brother said, chasing him, trying to play every sport that he played. We spent our summers on the high school tennis courts with Mr. Castens, and we spent the rest of the year on the basketball courts up the block on Quake Lane, whether it was kick the can or 21 or horse. We were up at the Fitzgerald's because that was the only hoop and everybody was there. I was not much of a playmate for my younger sister Paula, who had every Barbie doll and mod outfit that you could imagine. Although she did give me my first Barbie doll when I was about 25, which was the WNBA Barbie. My sister Shari played volleyball, and funny, my brother and I didn't speak, but I had put in there, I said, I yearned to play softball just like her, even if it meant that I had to wear a bunny tail too. Can you believe that stuff? In the 1970s, I spent every day after school at either a practice or a game. It was such a great life. I did do a little homework too, Mom, somewhere in there, Bob. I got to play tennis and basketball with some of the best all-around athletes in Rockland County history. Debbie Milas, Denise McGuire were not only teammates, but they were role models as well. And because of men like Max Talaska, who gave me my first leather basketball to practice, he thought that that was appropriate trying out for Empire State Games. Here you go, honey, you need this, you need this. Tommy Doherty and Barry Reister, we were treated as athletes, not girls. There were no bunny tails necessary. This simple act of equality has made me the woman that I am today. Last week I had the opportunity to return to the University of Rhode Island, Chuck, for the Elite Eight NCAAs which were held there. And I spent the weekend with my college roommate and friends who were just true sports fans and reunited with former teammates. The coaches there, the athletic directors, and who were just there for the love of the game. It was purely a joyful experience to go back on campus for basketball, but living this grown-up life. I was once again reminded how fortunate I have been to be so influenced by my athletic experiences. You see, all of the important lessons I needed to learn for life, I did not learn in kindergarten. I learned them playing sports. Lesson number 1, teamwork. In sports like life, you have to learn how to work as a team. Playing on a team requires you to look for people's strengths, not their weaknesses. Teamwork teaches you to trust others to get a job done and accept the help when you need it. You also learn that celebrating success with others is great, but providing support for others during challenging times is a powerful, rewarding experience. John Wooden probably said it best. It's amazing how much can be accomplished if no one cares who gets the credit. Lesson number 2. And Arlene Gold, for those people from Nanuet, has got to forgive me on this one. Not everyone or every opportunity is a winner. Learning to lose is a valuable lesson. It builds resiliency, drive, perspective, creativity, and character. The ability to understand that failing is just an event and that life does go on is priceless. Picking yourself up, dusting yourself off, and creating a new game plan makes the next victory that much more satisfying. Lesson 3, confidence and real competition are healthy. The confidence gained from playing sports is something I use every day. It comes from hard work, opportunities for adversity, goal setting and striving for excellence. Traveling, meeting new people, balancing school and athletics gave me an amazing foundation. The ability to take risks during practice to prepare for competition taught us that we could push ourselves further than we ever thought when we were in the game. Knowing how to handle tough competition and use it to bring out the best in yourself and others has been essential. As life has thrown curveballs at me, being competitive has helped me to persevere. Last lesson, have fun, play hard, and be the first one to raise your hand when the coach needs a volunteer. As we all know, life gets pretty serious pretty fast. So get as much playing time as you can. Be a participant, not an observer. Because it is so much better to be in the game than sitting on the sidelines. As my family and friends know, I am happiest when I'm active and involved with athletics. Neil, sports? I love sports. I thank you all for validating my lifelong passion with this honor tonight. Go Pirates.
That's the way to do it.